How to properly draw eyes and separate layers for better eye rigging. Hey, I'm Winter Iceheart, and in this video I'll explain which layers should be present in a model size and how to arrange them in a layer hierarchy. We'll also discuss a few mistakes to avoid to make the eye rigging process much easier. To draw a model, you can use any drawing program that can export a PSD file, such as Photoshop, Paint Tool C, and Clip Studio Paint. The only program that may not be suitable is the regular Microsoft Paint because it doesn't have a layer system. I draw in Clip Studio Paint, so I will be demonstrating using it as an example. However, the steps I show will be identical in other programs. We begin by drawing the eyes as we usually do. Take a symmetric ruler and draw it approximately in the center of the canvas. Then select the object and click on our ruler. Next, in the object properties, we place it evenly in the center of the canvas. Now we can start sketching. During the sketching process, you can draw everything on a single layer without worrying about separating the drawing into individual objects. Next, we move on to the line art. You can also draw the eyes without line art, which will make them look more natural. I'll talk more about this later. Try to make the line art thinner so that it doesn't stand out too much. At the line art stage, you need to separate the eye into layers: eyebrows, upper eyelid, sclera, iris, pupil, upper eyelashes, lower eyelashes, and side lashes. And you can also add separate lashes. These are the main elements of the eye. After separating the line art layers, let's move on to coloring them. Use all of your drawing skills. Here I want to warn you about some mistakes. Try to make the eyelashes smooth so that there are no angular parts when deformed. It is better to make such eyelashes on separate layers as shown in this video. When coloring the side and upper lashes, including the separate parts, try to make the borders of their contact the same color or make a smooth color transition at the line art. This will greatly facilitate further rigging, as the color will be the same, and working with deformist movement will become easier. To avoid this concern altogether, I recommend not using line art at all and making solid color fills, as shown in the examples. Let's take a little break and analyze eye drawings using examples from popular VTubers. First up is Irani15, also known as Yofi from Hololive. You can notice a subtle line in her eyes that perfectly complements the color of her eyelashes. Also, individual eyelashes are uniformly colored to match the line, creating a cohesive look. As the eyelids lower, the side lashes compress, and due to the gradual transition to the upper lashes, the division between them is not visible. Next, we have another member of Hololive, Takayami Towa. Her demonic eyelashes feature a bold line which, similar to Yofi, blends seamlessly with the overall color scheme. The individual lashes are positioned on the same layer as the main lashes. On the other hand, Kiara Takanashi. She doesn't have a distinct line or prominent lashes. Instead, she has numerous thin lashes that add volume to her eyes without requiring additional layers. There is a smooth transition between the upper and side lashes, which facilitates rigging work. To make it easier to color the sclera, fill the background with a skin color or any other contrasting color. Don't end the layers that are in the background at the border with other layers. Extend them under the neighboring top layers. This way, there will be no gaps between them during further rigging. It's better to color the sclera behind the eyelashes, draw the entire eyeball, and the layer with the side and separate lashes should be below the top ones. Don't forget to turn off symmetry when adding highlights, as the light source should be coming from one side. After that, you can merge the line and color layers and make final touches on the layers prepared for Live2D Cubism. Divide the layers into left and right sides. I also recommend checking if you have divided the layers correctly, so that you don't end up like me with the shadows. Look at the names I give to the layers. Some people prefer to use the letters L and R to indicate sides, but it can be a bit confusing during rigging. And it's more convenient to use arrows like this. And as I mentioned earlier, we export in a PSD file. Here we finish drawing the eyes. In the comment section you can ask your questions about drawing eyes and give advice that I may have forgotten to mention. In the next video we will explore the Live2D Cubism software, where I will explain and demonstrate its core features that we will be using throughout the rigging process. So be sure to subscribe to the channel to not miss it. Thank you all for watching my first video. I'll be urgently awaiting your feedback and comments. It's important to me to continuously improve and make the upcoming videos even better. See you guys! Yo, yo. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow. Pa-pow, pa-pow, pa-pow.